Now, for sure, we are speaking about the knowledge of Muhammad. Muhammad, he have a knowledge that Umar, he deserved to be a prophet of God, and nobody can tell us where Muhammad he got this knowledge. But Muhammad, he go with his madness beyond that. Muhammad always he try to involve his God in everything, even in a fight with his wives. Even if he gave an advice for somebody he have a stomach pain, he claimed that Allah told him what is the medicine. And then we find Muhammad saying this. The Prophet in his element in which he died used to say, "O Aisha, I still feel the pain caused by the food I ate at Khaybar, and at this time I feel as if my aorta is being cut off from that poison." Is that based on knowledge or based on ignorance? Any Muslim can answer. Was Muhammad here speaking and he is aware of what he is saying, or we can say Muhammad was stupid when he said that? Any Muslim? Because if Muhammad he is inspired by God, and his God he protect Muhammad, and then the Quran says if Muhammad is inventing Quran, Allah will cut his aorta. And then Muhammad he died exactly in the same way. He claimed that if Muhammad he have fake knowledge of Allah or God or Allah, the name of the God of the Muslims, Abdul, is going to cut his artery. How the death of Muhammad happened to be exactly as Muhammad predict to happen if he is a liar? Any Muslim? And if the messenger, which means Muhammad, were to invent any saying in our name, any saying, anything, what Allah will do? We should certainly cut off the artery of his heart. And then the hadith confirm that this is exactly how Muhammad he died. So when the Muslims they say that the Prophet he prophesy, and if this will make Muhammad a prophet, I have to agree then. But I believe what happened here, Muhammad he said that if I am lying, God will cut my artery, and that's what our God he made him suffer from. It's not his fake God. He said if I am lying, God will do this to me, which means the examination of the prophethood of Muhammad is by his death. Who is the one setting the rules of knowing if Muhammad is a false prophet or not? Allah, supposedly. How? If he do invent words in our names, we are going to cut his artery. And then the hadith confirm exactly the same story. This is how your prophet die, and say to the prophethood goodbye. Any Muslim? Any ustaz here? Anyone he is ustaz in artery? Do we have any ustaz from Nigeria? And look here, it says that he used to say, it's not only once, twice. This guy is suffering from it and he feel it every day. At this time when he was going through his death, he said he used to say, this is not a statement he said it once, because like in 5 minutes he felt the pain, which means this is consistent pain in the same location, in the same way, until he died. Do we have any Muslim? Any beautiful Muslim or handsome Muslimah? The chapter we are reading from is a chapter 69, verse number, you can read it from verse number 44 if you wish. This is a shocking knowledge of Muhammad, that he knew that he is a fake prophet and he predicted his death. to be punished by the true God, not by Allah. And this is what happened. Muhammad, when he said that, he never thought that the true God is going to do that to him. He knew his God is fake. He knew he's a false prophet, but yet he says, if Muhammad is fabricating, I would do this to him, claiming that his God is the one who said that. Have you ever been disturbed, Muhammad, in a dream? No. You cannot do that, because Muhammad, he is protected by Allah, as you see. So how you can disturb Muhammad in his dream? Secondly, Muhammad don't dream when he is asleep. Muhammad, he dream when he is awake, and we can prove that from the hadith. The hadith says that the prophet, he used to imagine himself having sex, but in fact he did not. So look what the hadith said. The prophet continued for such and such period of time, imagining that he had bang bang boom boom with his wives, but in fact he did not, as you see. Now, according to science, this is very normal for somebody is suffering from brain chemical balance. So he is suffering from something causing bad balance for his brain. Do we have any Muslim? The weak is your prophet, the weak is your God. Islam is weak. Everything in this cult is weak. Hello.
مرحبا كيف حالك؟
Khalik.
The hadith is weak.
Hello. My name is Olatunde.
Do you want to talk or not?
I don't know.
Speak.
Are you a kadab or not? Let's talk. It's talking time now. No more jiggy jiggy. No more jiggy jiggy.
No? Yeah, why not? Why there's no GG?
No jiggy jiggy. No jiggy jiggy time. Jiggy jiggy is over now. Let's talk. Serious
Why
talk now.
there's no GG? What happened? Where's your dad?
Okay, let's talk about your topic.
Let me ask you. Like, are you a person who your family dump you in the street after having sex?
No, let's talk about your topic.
Why you always, call just to do stupid things? I mean, aren't you a man, or what is the problem?
I only called.
Did you go to a doctor? Did you see a doctor? Did you see a doctor before?
Wallahi, I only called you twice. Wallahi, I don't know. Listen, go back and listen. It's not the same voice.
Okay. And what you want to do is what you want to say. Not the same voice, same fart. Go ahead.
Yes. I want to say that if the hadith contradicts the Quran, then we don't take it seriously.
Okay. And where is the hadith contradict the Quran?
Well, what does the Quran say that he cut his aorta?
It says if he is lying, he will cut his aorta.
Well, in the Quran, it says in the hadith.
No, it says in the Quran.
My name is Olatunde.
Change the software, my friend. Your software is not good. GG. Do we have any brave Muslim, or only stupid Muslim kids? When people watch those videos and they will see the disability of the Muslims and how foolish they are, this is always for our benefit, because the whole point of our videos is to show people that Muslims they have big mouth, but they have nothing to say. They scream, they shout, but the second you ask a serious question, they have no idea what to say. There's a guy, he said that he saw Prophet Muhammad come into him in the dream. Hold on, I remember something. Do you know this guy who called himself convert to Islam before? Anyone remember him? And then he changed his name to don't convert to Islam. Who remember? This guy, he made a video a long time ago, and he said that his cousin, she was in South Africa, and when she was in her room alone, a white person appeared to her, and this is for sure an angel, because there's no white people in South Africa at that time. And this is when he was a Muslim. This is when he was a Muslim, which is sound like if you convert to Islam, you lose your mind and you start saying stupid things. You know what I mean? I cannot really compare between him today and him as a Muslim. When he was a Muslim, he was making popo big deal. I mean, his cousin, she saw a white man appear to her in a dream, and for sure, I'm just quoting him, for sure this is an angel, because there's at that time there's no white people in South Africa at that time. If you hear this guy speaking about at that time, you think he's talking about like 2,000 years ago. Right now he is now not even maybe 30 something. At that time there was no people in South Africa, they are white, and because he's an angel he must be white. This is the mentality of Islam. So the second you see yourself as a Muslim, you start hallucinating and seeing, like Muhammad, he imagined things happening, but in fact it's not happening. They create stories, they fabricate stories, and they repeat the story, they repeat the lie until they believe it. Yeah, I know he's a Christian now, but I'm saying the second you convert to Islam, it's like you have a brain conversion. Your brain go to the sleeping mood, and then the stupidity mood will be in the standby, taking over. And not only that, he said, and there is a miracle that's happened to me. As an example, when I go to the supermarket, and as an example, I go to the cashier machine, and like I put my hand in my wallet, and I forgot my wallet, and then you know, as an example, the bill is $7.11, and then I put my hand in my pocket, and I find exactly the same amount as in the bill, $7.11. By the way, this has happened to him all the time. It happened to me all the time. I wish this happened to me all the time. That would be fun. Imagine you go to the gas station, you put $20 in your car. I will never bring my wallet with me if this is the case. And then you put your hand, no, I forgot, he said, and then he said Allah, 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 and then he put his hand in the pocket and he found exactly the same amount which he needed to pay the bill. Exactly. Allah, Allah, try it, guys, try it when you go tomorrow to do shopping, especially if you are going with your wife and she want to buy some expensive clothes for herself. Don't take your wallet, say Allah, 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 and you will find the funny, there's millions of Muslims are dying in Africa from hunger. In Somalia, 25,000 child they die every month, and this was a few years ago. I don't know about now. And they are saying Allah, Allah every day, and Allah is not putting in their pocket $7.11, but he will put it in the pocket of an American boy.